Imagine a world where one man's courage could shake an entire empire. A story where the chains of slavery could not hold back the fire of rebellion. This is the story of Spartacus, a man who dared to stand up against the mighty Roman Empire. It all began in a gladiator school in Capua, where slaves were trained to fight for the entertainment of the rich. These men were prisoners, forced to battle for their lives, with no hope of freedom. Among them was Spartacus, a Thracian warrior, strong and determined. One day, Spartacus had enough. Along with around 70 fellow gladiators, he hatched a plan. Armed with kitchen knives, skewers, and whatever they could find, they fought their way out of the school. This small group soon grew into an unstoppable force. Other slaves from farms and households joined them, desperate for freedom. Spartacus was no ordinary rebel. He became a symbol of hope, a leader who inspired thousands. The Romans were shocked. How could a group of runaway slaves defeat their mighty armies? But Spartacus was clever. He knew the Roman tactics and used them against them. His army grew so large that it was no longer just a rebellion. It was a full-blown war. At its peak, Spartacus led an army of over 100,000 slaves. They defeated Roman legions, burned villas, and even planned to march on Rome itself. But power has its limits. The Roman Senate, humiliated and angry, sent their best generals to crush the rebellion. Eventually, after many battles, Spartacus and his army were cornered. They fought bravely, but the odds were too great. Spartacus is said to have died in battle, a warrior to the end. The Romans wanted to send a message, but Spartacus's story did not end there. His fight became a symbol of resistance, a tale that echoed through the ages. He showed that even the mightiest empires could be shaken by the courage of their oppressed. So, the next time you hear of Spartacus, remember, he was more than a man. He was a spark that ignited a fire, a reminder that freedom is worth fighting for. If you like this dose of bizarre facts, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me the strangest thing you've ever learned in history. Who knows, it might end up in the next episode.